Colleagues, today, along with Supervisor Chan, I'm excited to announce a resolution establishing the Pacific Islander Cultural District here in San Francisco. The boundaries of the Pacific Islander Cultural District will be defined as Visitation Valley Avenue along the south side of Campbell Avenue to San Bruno Avenue, to Bayshore Boulevard at Hester Avenue, along Hester Avenue, looping back to Bayshore Boulevard to Geneva Avenue, along the north side of Geneva Avenue to Moscow Street, to the east side of Moscow Street to Franco Avenue, to the south side of France Avenue to LeGrand Avenue bordering the west border of McLaren Park, to Sunnydale Avenue at Persia Avenue, along Persia Avenue, which turns into Manziel Avenue to Visitation Valley Avenue through McLaren Park to Campbell Avenue. It's finally time that we have a cultural district to celebrate the rich history and existence of the Pacific Islander community in San Francisco.
Thank you, President Shamal Walton, for listening to us. We talked about when we were at a rally and we were just shooting I can't say that. We were just communicating, and as we were communicating, we just happened to talk about the disparities. And he could have took that and said, you know what, whatever. But he listened. And what I can say is every single one of you do too. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the leadership here, and I thank every single one of you for the support and for recognizing that this community was close to extinction, and now it wouldn't be after this. So, thank you.
So the Visitation Valley has been a staple for our Pacific Islander folks to start their own lives, families, and back in the 70s and 80s, we owned a lot of businesses, also on Geneva, as well as restaurants and also cultural businesses too, to sell our cultural attire. We want to make sure that we sell it inside of our city and not always having to order out. But, that's something that we want to continue to build in. But, just thank you for the supervisors for just hearing us and making sure that our Pacific Islander voices are heard and not going unseen. And I think, with building of this or implementing this Pacific Islander Cultural District to help us really build the future for our folks.
When I think of the Cultural District, I think of our future generations. I think of our people who have come before us, who have been through a struggle in navigating systems and not having the right resources to be able to help them out. I think of those services that are going to come to our people to make sure that they have the right tools and access to be able to navigate systems, rather it be through the city of San Francisco or other institutions. It's time. This is a time that a lot of our ancestors have been fighting for. To see this finally come to fruition is just such of a blessing. And I hope to continue to work with the city of San Francisco, the Board of Supervisors, in making this cultural district happen. Thank you.
Thank you.
And so the push is warranted for a people who are struggling to craft a meaningful existence in the United States in the context of the diaspora. So it is important that the push to have them culturally recognized is a way of compensating the kinds of injustice that they face. But more than that, it is also important because it's a way to visibilize a community, a significance, perpetuity of a people, accessibility to needed resources in education, in housing, particularly housing. We as a people have experienced firsthand the impact of gentrification. For generations, our people lived in the city of San Francisco. Because of gentrification, we have to leave. And so with the recognition of a cultural district for a people would also mean funding for us. It would also mean that when the city is envisioning affordable housing, that we are part of that equation, that we are part of the conversation, that we are part of a people at the table to benefit from programs like affordable housing, education, accessibility to health. So it is absolutely important. It is absolutely critical that we have a cultural district.
it's going to give us a seat at the table on the political side. And so it's vitally important for us to be in these spaces, especially with this cultural district. We're in this valley where we have been concentrated for many years. And so it's going to be very important to have a seat at the table and not be on the menu anymore, for businesses to be able to come through. Very powerful and very impacting. And it's going to bring a lot of change for our Pacific Islanders, for us to have a voice. That when you really think about this, the power and the impact that it's going to have among our Pacific Islander people, that when businesses and developers wants to come in and want to establish something in our cultural district, think about this, how powerful that is, that they have to come through us, and that we are at this table on making these vital decisions on these businesses and developer that wants to come in, that wants to open up a business or wants to build and develop, part of the Bayshore corridor. That we're going to have a voice and decision-making power at that table.
To see our people be embraced in a space. I want to see the many generations that are here in San Francisco, here in America, come into a space and has artifacts, it has our arts, we have visuals of our language. I want to see a mural full of people who've paved the way, our ancestors. I want to hear music. I want to hear the kids speaking our language. I want to see business owners in the cultural district. I just want to see so many things that makes it home, but not away from home here in San Francisco.
It's time, Honorable San Francisco Board of Supervisors, to do what's right, to keep equity and compassion at the forefront of your vote by adding to an already robust list of ethnic cultural districts. By doing so, you're honoring the most historically underserved population, our resilient and strong Pacific Islander community. To have a Pacific Islander cultural district in San Francisco will bring great joy to me and to our Manamco, our elders, to our Famagoon, our children, who will bring pride and a spirit of we belong in our great San Francisco family.